Alright, hey folks, welcome back to Merton Hyundai and Ed's Garage. Today we're looking at the Santa Fe Essential with safety package. This is the 2019 Santa Fe Essentials with safety package. Now, what is the safety package? Safety package is forward autonomous emergency braking, lane keep assist, and you can see it's got the little camera up in the top of the windshield. I don't know if you can see that from here. Basically, that is looking for parked cars or stopped cars in front of you and pedestrians as well. And it's even got the forward-facing radar system right there, that little black spot right there. So that's looking for cars in front of you, basically using radar, bouncing radar waves off the car in front of you. It's even got adaptive cruise control, and I'll explain a little bit more on that in a moment. So, on the outside of the Santa Fe Essentials, you'll notice we have beautiful 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels. We do have the side rails along the top here, so you can mount the cross rails on there if you want. Coming around to the trunk, we see the H-Track badge. This one, of course, does have Hyundai's fantastic all-wheel drive system, designed and engineered by Magna International right here in Canada. Now, just like the old Santa Fe Sport, it does have the underfloor storage, but it's a little bit more usable. So if I open this guy up, you can see 3 separate compartments. Very, very usable space there. All right, let's close that back. And we still have the underfloor compartment here as well. A little bit bigger, a little bit more storage space. And then your tools for your jack there and your spare tire. All right. Seats are a 60-40 split now, instead of the 60 or the 40-20-40. However, they still recline a little bit, as you can see. Now, in the higher trim levels, there are buttons to fold the seats down very quickly. This is the Essentials trim, so it doesn't have that. Now, for 2019, the Santa Fe was redesigned. It is both longer and taller, and it does have a ton of space. As you can see, I've got... Sorry, it's not taller, it's longer and slightly wider. Got lots of headroom here. You got this cool sort of dimpled look on the speaker grills, which is kind of nice. Nice soft armrest, okay? Still have the cup holder armrest here, but the cup holders are now just integrated into the top of the armrest instead of the little retracty thing. And again, nice and soft. We have rear vent controls here. Little storage compartment, and 2 USB ports. We also have the seat pocket in the back of the passenger seat. Alright, and looking at the front, you can see we've got a 7-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But I'm actually going to get out of the car and go to the front now, okay? While I pass around the front of the car, I'm going to show you the new cascading front grille. So that's meant to represent pouring of molten metal. You can see we've got projection headlights right there, LED daytime running lights, and of course fog lights along the bottom. Beside the headlights assembly, you can see we've got the air pocket right here for the air curtain that forms over the wheel well to create a nice sort of effect of allowing the wind to pass by the front of the vehicle instead of getting caught in the Venturi effect of the wheel wells. All right, inside the driver's seat. So before I actually close the door, I want you to see just how much headroom I've got. So again, lots of headroom here. It is a height adjustable seat. It's a manual seat in the Essentials trim. 1 level up in order to get the power driver's seat. This is your lane keep assist and lane departure warning system. So that allows you, or basically what will happen is if you're driving down the road and you fall asleep behind the wheel, you'll actually notice the steering wheel keeping the vehicle in the middle of the lane. Now you do need to be going over 60 kilometers an hour for that to function. And the forward-facing camera, which is mounted right up here, needs to be able to see the lines on the road quite well. All right, there is your 7-inch touchscreen. So Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, very, very easy to see screen. It's not polarized, so you can see it while you're wearing polarized sunglasses. And because it's very vertical, you don't get a lot of sunlight hitting it as well. So it's not going to be washed out by sunlight. You got heated seats in the front as well as heated steering wheel. Another 2 USB ports. So this one here is for charging. This one is for the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Inside of the fairly decently sized container here. It's like lots of room. Little separate tray. And you'll notice we have power e-brake. Okay, so if we put that on, it's now in e-brake's on. Okay, but as soon as I take it out of gear or out of park, boom, it's just turned itself off. So it's an automatic release of the parking brake. You've got the auto hold button here, which will hold you on a hill. If you're going down a steep hill or going up a steep hill and you come to a stop, the auto hold will use the brakes to maintain that position before you press the gas pedal. This is your hill descent assist and your auto start stop system. So if you want to disable that, you can simply by pressing that button. Auto start stop shuts the car off at stoplights and parking stoplights and stop signs if you're stopped for a few moments, just to save a little bit of fuel and save the environment. Drive mode, when you press that button, you go into Sport, Smart, Comfort. Sport, Smart, Comfort. So Sport mode will tighten up the steering wheel and give you a little bit of extra kick. Smart mode will basically monitor how you're driving the vehicle and adapt accordingly. And then Comfort makes the vehicle just a little bit more lazy. Okay, it kind of smooths the road out a little bit. It doesn't change the suspension or anything, but makes the steering a little bit easier, makes the gas pedal a little bit less responsive, but it's still responsive enough to take off. Adaptive cruise control. So this is really cool. So it'll maintain a distance behind the car in front of you. And that is pretty awesome because it'll do full start stop. We also have auto headlights still, fog lights as I mentioned earlier. And both of the side visor or the sun visors slide out, which is also super handy. So there you go, tilt and telescopic steering wheel, still leather wrapped, and this interior is fantastic. The cloth on these new Santa Fe's is really, really nice. It is definitely a step up from the previous generation. So there you have the 2019 Santa Fe Essentials with safety package. If you have any questions about this or any other Hyundai vehicle, please don't hesitate to contact me directly at 604-795-0836 or just leave a message below. Don't forget to click subscribe if you like this video and want to see more. Take care. Have a great day.